What's up, guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Elden Ring Kita Edition. I'm just mashing like snapping for it. Okay. So let's go ahead and hop on my steedy, trusty steed, and let's start exploring some Storm Hills, shall we? So plenty to do here. I think for the most part I'm done with the Weeping Peninsula outside of the NPCs quests. I'm not sure of how they continue. I had some suggestions, but I know one which is related to Celia, the Town of Sorcery, at least that one. Specifically, the suggestion I tried and it doesn't work. As far as the knight who wants the big sword, I actually talked to him once with the big sword in hand and it didn't do anything, so unless they patched it and made it work, as far as I'm aware, it just does not work. Okay. Golden Sea here, and actually before I go tackle that boss, let's just go to the shack up here, and then we'll do some exploration up top. But you know what, might as well do this before I progress any further and talk to Roderica. Oh, and we talked to Melina too. All right, what you gotta say, Melina? What's up?
This tiny golden aura is the grace of the Erd Tree. This light once shone in the eyes of your tarnished brethren, but now it is all that guides you. Or so I hear. You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden. Upon the cliff in Castle Stormvale is a shard bearer, a demigod, who inherited a fragment of the shattered Elden Ring. If the rays of grace signal the castle, then the Elden Ring beckons you. As an ally by pact, I pray that you are fit to face the challenge presented by the ring.
Okay, so first thing is related to the golden aura coming from the tarnished eyes. I actually find that really interesting because Frenzy also appears in tarnished eyes if they become frenzied and that sort of thing, and we see all those like crazy frenzied people that we've already seen in frenzied rats. So it's interesting that that specifically also comes from our eyes if we're blessed by grace. And honestly, if I think about it, it actually looks a little bit like Frenzy when you think about it with the golden aura. Although I guess Frenzy's a little more yellow.
Upon the cliff in demigod.
Okay, so the demigod she's referring to there is, of course, Godwick, the Grafted? Godric, there it is. Wait, no, Godric, yes, Godric. There's so many, there's like Godwin, Godric, other Godgers, blah, blah, so you know. There's quite a few. Oh, also, since I got another one of these, I can add a charge to my flask, because now I got 2 golden seeds. And there is Roderica hanging out in the shack over there. So let's go say what up to her. Roderica, what up?
Everyone's been grafted. Everyone who came with me. They crossed the sea for me. They fought for me. Only to have their arms taken. Their legs taken. Even their heads taken. Taken and stuck to the spider. Did you know, if you're grafted by the spider, you become a chrysalid? It's quite a lark when you think about it.
Okay, so I think that the spider she's referring to, that they're being grafted to, isn't actually Godric. I'm pretty sure the spider is a scion, a grafted scion that she's referring to. And the chrysalid that she's talking about that they become, we actually find closer to a grafted scion within Stormvale.
You're all on your own, are you? And heading to Stormvale Castle? Enticed by the one in the white mask, I suppose. Oh, you've come to be one with the spider? Well, that makes us 2 peas in a pod. But I don't have your courage. It's scary, you know, having your arms cut off. Or legs, or your head. I want to be like everyone else, but I'm just too scared. I'm nothing but a craven.
Wow, you baby Roderica. You don't want your arms and legs ripped off and put onto another being. Oh, baby.
Oh, I know. Can you take this little one along with you?
Spirit Jellyfish ashes. I actually think those are pretty good as far as the like low-level spirit ashes go.
The poor thing deserves someone braver than myself. And the spirits look rather fondly upon you. It'll be glad of your company, I think, the little un. It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, can you pass on a message for me? If you see the little chrysalids in Stormvale Castle, tell them I love them. And that, despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough. I'm finally getting the hang of this whole pain thing, you know?
Wouldn't be a Soulsy from software game without miserable NPCs like that.
It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, can you pass on a message? Tell them I love them.
Okay.
I'm finally
So, let's go ahead and look at the Spirit Jellyfish ashes. Ashen remains in which spirits yet dwell, a floating spirit that illuminates the surroundings. Prone to tears, the jellyfish girl searches for her distant home, will bravely spew poison at foes on her summoner's behalf. It seems her name is Aurelia. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. I found the girl. I found Aurelia, or I found this area exactly where they're talking about. The jellyfish girl searches for her distant home. I wonder if I need to summon these jellyfish ashes around her. That's so... I had no idea. I'm going to have to try that in my game. But this is like way, way later in the game. That's probably why I forgot that. Wow. Okay, I'm going to have to try that out. That is fascinating. That's why it's good to learn that stuff. So we're going to bring that up again when we get later. I don't want to like spoil anything regarding it. The reason why I happen to know the jellyfish ashes are good is because my first 7-hour playthrough that I did, because I was trying to get through as much as I could as quickly as possible, I was using those jellyfish ashes just on various bosses and all that, just to help me like rally through quickly. And yeah, they're pretty good, in my opinion at least. So all right, so we're going to head... I actually went way further east than I meant to, or west than I meant to, but that's okay. Because I do want to wrap around here and go to this area too. But you know what? We're going to get some Starlight Shards by doing this. And we're also going to be going to do a jail over here. And I don't know how this battle is going to go for me. I actually find this guy to be pretty difficult, even knowing his moveset. And it's been a while since I fought him. So... yeah, we'll see. And also, you know, I could have leveled up more and come back to him later. I think that this fight can be a little challenging, personally. But, yeah, no, that's all good. That's all good. Also, I want to explore that bridge afterwards right there, because there's some items there that we're going to go ahead and get. But the Stormhill Everjail. Also, I should probably try to talk to Blythe again, because I did defeat Darrowell, even if it was without him, and just see if I had to rest at a Site of Grace or something, and go chat him up again afterwards. So here we find a Crucible Knight. There are a slew of Crucible Knights. He's not the only one. So that's something worth noting. Once again, because I'm in here, that's why you can't summon Spirit Ashes, I'm pretty sure, in these areas. But of course you can over your level yourself if you want. Yeah, I don't remember his moveset completely. That's usually a double swing if he's close enough after he does that, but I'm keeping him kind of far just because he's trying to heal. And like I said, I don't remember his moveset, honestly. Because he was punishing me with that when I was trying to respond. I was going to do 2. So 1 and 2, and that gives us a chance for... I went for 2, but I think I really should only be going for 1 there, honestly. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. Like I said, I might have to, I might just have to, like, do a bunch of quick cuts or something with him. Oh, actually, I'm doing just fine on health. Why am I don't need to heal. Thank you, my awesome Ash. And 1 and 2, and I'll get 1 in this time just to be safe. Oh, that sucks. It sucks so much when you miss a hit. The worst feeling. But you can see I'm doing pretty low damage to him right now, which is why, honestly, it's probably not a bad idea for me just to take him on later. Okay, so I actually thought he was gonna do, gonna go become his second form at this point. There he goes. This form sucks a lot because, at least as far as I can tell, a lot of the moves that you have where you can normally get a strike on him, he's gonna have that tail attack that he just did right there, where he always seems to, does a pretty good job getting me with it. And I think even if you dodge that tail attack, then you don't have time to strike him. So it's like, I don't know, he sucks. Wow, and my timing sucks even more. Usually that's the easiest thing to dodge through. I'm a little embarrassed. Yeah. Alright, well, that time it worked out okay, I guess. Maybe I just need to remember to always do that double. The thing is, the other thing that's rough is he doesn't always do the tail strike, too. Yeah, see, like, he still punished me. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck, man? I just got finished on my main game fighting the hardest boss that I've fought in this game by far, so I'm a little... I think I'm not as patient as I normally am. Or I'm just not feeling as patient, because after that, it was just so incredibly brutal, that fight. It took so long. Yeah, let me just say, like, there are some hard fights in this game, and yeah, that one that I just finished was ridiculous. Ridiculously tough. Okay, great. Nope. And, oh god, I think he's gonna get me. Yeah. Yeah! Yeah. That's cool. The nice thing about the Everjails, as you just saw there, is that at least, because I guess they know that these are supposed to be more difficult fights, is that, well, you know, fights you can't use those other elements for. They're not necessarily more difficult than some of the other ones, but at the very least, they do give you a nice way to quickly get your ashes. And 1 and 2 and get that. They do give you a nice way to get your runes back pretty quickly, so that's pretty nice, at least. Well, doing all right damage-wise to him, but oh, I thought he was gonna do his double strike there. Decided not to, I guess. I really should use this soon here. I don't know. It's nice, right? It's just nice to not have to worry about it. And there we go, and there we go. Okay. But also the fact that I've got this groove going on is nice too. Oh, there it goes. There's the groove gone. Okay, here we go. You know what? I did it on purpose, actually, so I could have an excuse to use my Wondrous Physic. See, that's called how you truly do things. Oh crap. Why do I keep messing up that timing? It's usually a really easy one to dodge. I'm kind of mad at myself, to be honest, that I keep on messing that one up. Because usually it gives you ample time for that, so yeah, I really shouldn't be messing that one up. Like I said, I think my patience is just out after this last boss fight that I had. Because that fight was just so ridiculous. I guess later on I can talk about who it was, but I don't want to spoil it right now. I don't want to really say anything. I guess I could say something now that I think about it, because we keep on hearing about it. But I finally fought the Lord of Blood, who we've been hearing about, and found out who that is, and that fight just like took me out, man. It might have been my build that wasn't great for it or something, but it was just brutal. Brutal. You know, as long as I play it pretty safe here, Flask. Oh god. Yeah, I should have known to double strike. No. Ooh. The fact that he's so close, or I have so many healing, that's where I'm like, come on. Oh my god, he's not giving me a chance at all to heal. well, I guess, you know what? I just naturally healed. Yeah, that's... He's got that attack, too. Oh, man. I gotta really take care of the... No! Okay. And tail, and get him! I missed him. That sucks. Get him! At least that one hit. Oh, he still hit me! Come on! Come on! I'm actually kind of amazed by how... Oh, I should have done my attack. So far, he hasn't, after the shield bash, been swinging his tail at me. Yeah, that additional tail strike just is so rough. And tail? No. Okay, and poof, and... Oh, come on. This fight's a pretty long fight, honestly. I think that's really why it's, like, brutal to lose. It's just because it's a long fight. Oh, that time he does it. I don't know, man. I don't know when he's gonna choose to use his tail or not. It seems like anytime I choose to hit him, he doesn't, and anytime I choose not to, he doesn't, so... You got me. And also, I'm out of my heals, so... Yeah. One more left. Well... Okay. Hey, lucky there. I thought he was gonna hit me for sure. Oh. Was not expecting that at all, to be honest. I'm really not feeling comfortable. Like, I don't think I'm gonna get the strikes, which is why I'm not going for those. I wonder if he's good for parrying, to be honest. He really might be a good parry candidate, but I just don't know the answer for that. Alright, looks like I'm gonna defeat him unless I really, really screw up here, so... Yeah, to be honest, part of the reason I went for the Golden Seed was just in case for him. I went for the Golden Seed first just because I was like, I don't know, just in case. Aspects of the Crucible Tail. So these Crucible Knights, we're going to be gaining aspects of the Crucible from all of them. We're going to find another one pretty soon here in Stormvale, who's not a mini-boss like this guy was. Although it's interesting that this specific one was locked away for some reason in an Everjail. One of the ancient Erdtree incantations creates a supple tail that sweeps through foes before the caster. This is a manifestation of the Erdtree's primal vital energies, an aspect of the primordial crucible where all life was once blended together. It almost sounds like primordial ooze in a way. Also, I was being told... And I'm in the wrong video for it. I'm trying to look at comments too, but I was like being told that the Claymore might actually have some lore stuff on it. So I just want to find out who said that. I can't find it. I'm sorry. And I don't want to like take up time right now. Oh, Elizabeth Cassidy. Thank you. All right, so let me look at the Claymore. Elizabeth Cassidy. I appreciate that. Okay, so she was saying that, okay, skill of the Redmanes who fought alongside General... Oh, interesting. Yeah, so I guess these skills sometimes... She was saying that the skills can have lore in them, and I didn't realize that at the bottom there. Skill of the Redmanes who fought alongside General Radahn. Somersault forward, striking foes with armament. Oh, crap. I didn't know that the Claymore just automatically had that. That's amazing. Okay, so General Radahn is another major figure that we're going to be learning about soon, who's another one of the demigods, essentially. I wonder if any of these have it. Swear an oath upon the Grey Sword to avenge the clan, temporarily raising all its attributes for a certain duration. Okay. Slash upwards with Bludger's Fang. Okay. Well, now I know to start looking at these just in case. Well, thank you for that heads up. I really appreciate that. That's pretty cool. Also, I really should have noticed that just for the sake of, I really like the Claymore, or that skill. That's actually one of my favorite skills to use. So I'm just going to show this off because it's awesome. I think this was the Artorias strike in Dark Souls 1 and 2, if I'm not mistaken, and I just love it. It's so cool. Alright, so Everjail is taken care of, so let's go ahead and go over to the bridge right here. And also, I think there is... Oh, I thought there was an Ash of War over here, but I guess it's just that guy. Just that guy hanging out. Wait a second. Did I... I'm surprised that he's not getting at all, staggered by any of this. Kaiden Knights. Nice. Or Gauntlets. Yeah, I'm using the right one. Alright, anyways. Let's look at those Kaiden Gauntlets so we can learn about these guys who I've been fighting. I got their helms, so it's probably going to be similar, I would guess, but... These, yeah, same thing. Fearless mercenaries said to hail from the mountaintops of the wintry north. So, I think we're going to find out what area that's talking about later on here. These guys aren't tough. That's nice. I thought they would be, actually. I thought they were going to be a little tougher than that. You guys did not put up a fight at all. Arrow's Reach Talisman. Alright. A talisman depicting 3 arrows carried by hunters of beasts. Increase the effective range of bows, so that would be good. You know, if I was doing that type of build. Okay. I think that's everything there that I want to look at. So, let's go ahead and pop up to the side of the cliffs up there. And there's actually an enemy, you know what, it's not that interesting anymore. It would have been interesting if I hadn't already fought 2 of them. But this will probably be a lot of people's first time experiencing these, like, I don't know, clockwork guys? I don't know how to put it. I don't know their technical name. Oh, there he is. And I don't really think there's any reason you need to fight them, to be honest, but it probably shouldn't be that difficult if it's this version of him here. I would guess. I mean, compared to the one that I fought last time at the end of the episode, this really shouldn't be anything. And yeah, I think they typically fall whatever side. Oh, great. That sucks. So I think they typically fall over on the side where, I mean, the heart's going to be, is the same foot that you're attacking. You know what he does do, or did do, is give me enough that I could level up again, so that's nice. Another thing I could do here, which I might do before I head into Stormveil, is grab the Ultra Guts Greatsword. And I don't know if I'm going to choose to use it or not right away, because I kind of am enjoying the fact that I started using it in my main game a little later on. And I'm kind of enjoying the speed of a weapon that's not so huge, because that weapon is so slow. It is so slow. That, yeah, it's kind of nice not doing that, but I gotta say. Smithing Stone 1. Sweet. I'm not going to attack any of these guys because they're being nice right now. I don't think there's anything on the other cliff ledge, but if we keep on running up this way, we'll find an item guarded by at least 1 red jellyfish, if not a couple, which mean they're aggravated and don't like me and will attack. But, yeah, whatever. I don't care. Alright, magic grease. Alright, yeah, not really worth it. At least for the type of stuff I'm doing. I mean, I guess if you really want magic grease, now you know where it is. Congratulations on that discovery. Alright, next thing I think I'll do is I want to show off another way that you can come up through here. And also, it's going to give us some more smithing stones as well. So let's go ahead and go that direction now. And actually, you know what I just realized too? Hold on, before I do that, let's go to the Seaside Runes because, oh no, I haven't found a painting yet. Never mind, this is for when you find a painting. The first painting's around this area. Excuse me, don't pay attention to what I was just doing. Oh, I did get the painting, never mind. I forgot that I did that. Okay, so the first painting's gonna be right here. This is the area that the artist was looking through, where these little gates, which you can see here. That's what the gates look like. So we kind of have to just find the right one and what he was looking out at. It looks like he's looking out at another cliff, and there's some gravestones by it. So over here we can see some gravestones. And we'll find the artist over here. There you go. Here's the artist. This is exactly where he was looking when he painted it. And we have found our first artist painting, the Incantation Scarab. And again, it's like what you're looking for is what he was looking at for his painting. So let's look at the Incantation Scarab that we got from him. Where's my head? Golden Scarab worn directly on the head. These scarabs roll clumps of incantations during their labors. Slightly reduces the FP cost of incantations, but increases damage taken. And all the scarabs, there's multiple scarab helmets you can get, and they all have like a pro and con. As the scarab approaches death, it abandons its rolled treasure and stretches its wings wide for the long journey to its home nest. I wonder if that means you're not actually killing them when you try to hit them. I don't know. I always thought of them as dung beetles, so maybe these aren't the same as the guys rolling the stuff. Because like I said, to me those were dung beetles. Let's see. You know what? Let's do the Aghill Lake North one. I was trying to figure out which one was the fastest way, but I'm gonna go with this one. This is gonna be my guess. And I don't remember if I looked at this lore. So just in case, let's go ahead and look at it. Godric the Golden, humiliated, having tasted defeat by the blade of having tasted defeat by the blade of Mikola, there it is, now on his knees begging for mercy. That's what that one NPC was telling us about, and I just did that by accident, but I guess it doesn't matter. So, pretty much the same thing we learned from an NPC, but anytime you find one of those swords, if you want to know more about the lore, definitely check that stuff out, as it'll be a quick way to find out some nice lore stuff. When you see lightning, oh sick, Kaiden armor this time? Made with the pelt of a snow wolf, which protects against the cold. Otherwise, it's the same as everything we've read so far. But yeah, whenever you see thunder striking down, it means that there's Fulgur blooms there, so... just in case I ever want them, I'll go ahead and grab them, but I mean, I probably won't ever use them. It's sort of just a just-in-case kind of thing. No, there might actually be more interesting items along... I'm going to check the top of this in case there's an interesting item. I doubt there is, but might as well since I'm right here. Smithing Stone 1, honestly not gonna do much for me now at this point. I have so many Smithing Stone 1s. I have enough for my sword, I'm sure. Actually, let's see how many I have. Yeah, 21. I've got more than enough. I've got 6 too, so I can start upgrading my next one. Alright, so these guys can be difficult. For sure. Okay, I almost screwed up my timing. That was great. Hopefully I can hit him in his eye. Yes. Or I guess it's his mouth. Sick. That's way cooler. Actually, you know what? I don't know what's cooler. They're both pretty cool. Eye or mouth. We're not going to want to kill all of these guys, though. I was just taking out one for now. We actually want to bait one of them. So see that statue right there? We're going to bait one of these guys to help us out with smashing that statue. So that's going to be my eventual goal here. Oh, wow. Great job, me. Oh, crap. I didn't realize he was going to jump for some reason. Oh, that's okay. My god, I just realized my Flask of Crimson Tears are +4. I was like, man, my Crimson Tears are healing me a good amount. That's nice. Oh. I remembered I'd upgraded them, but I just didn't remember they were that well upgraded. That's pretty wild. Yeah, the reason I am taking out these guys, honestly, is just to, it's just so I don't get ganked by a bunch of them. Because that will happen here if you allow it to, so... Okay, this guy's mad at me, so... No, I think I'll just take him out. Again, another one. Because I really don't want to get ganked. That's how I would get destroyed. Yeah, I will get absolutely destroyed if I get ganked. Which, you know, makes sense. Okay. Beast liver there. I was curious too, so it's another reason I wanted to take these guys out. Just to get some sweet beast livers. While he's taking out his sword, I'll take him out. That's actually what he's doing there while he's pausing, is just taking out his sword. Huh. Looks like there was somebody resting here who no longer is. The giant was. He was trying... What? How did that... I didn't even remember pressing down for that. What? Okay. This guy's mad at me? Alright, so what I want to do is try to bait him into attacking this, basically. And I might as well hurt him, too, while I can. But really... Oh, God. I should be trying to bait him to get, like, swinging at this. I just don't want to wake up the other one, honestly. Oh god, I just woke up the other one. I can hear him. That's great. Oh, there, he got it. So he broke it for me. Alright, well, let's debate. Let's bait both of them over here so I can go grab that without worrying too much. And this is going to be a nice amount of smithing stones. So you can see 5 smithing stone times 1 from that, and 1 times 2. Another thing that we can do over here is, I don't know if I can actually go on that tower. I don't know if I've actually tried to go on this rampart. But to me, it looks like if I want to do that, I probably need a launcher to do it, honestly. That's the same tower that I was just in, by the way. It's the exact same one that I was just in a moment ago. And I just want to see if there's anything on here this time around, or if it's just rune shards. Rune fragments. Looks like it's just going to be rune fragments. Yeah, it's worth taking a look. Okay, let's go find the War Master, I think. Oh, what happened over here? What's up, guy? Oh, no. Oh, no. What happened to you? I'm so sorry. Hey, we just keep on coming back to the same Stormhill Shack spot. I feel like I've been kind of running in circles a little bit, to be honest. It's weird to see these guys out and about when there's no Everjail, because typically they form around Everjails, and I wonder if they're lore-wise what are used to form the Everjails. Because, I mean, there are more of them, and in Caelid you'll find a bunch just hanging out, but, like, it's pretty, you always see them, always, by Everjails, so I do wonder if that's really what the point of them is they're, like, the beings that form it, that make it possible. Those little balled up things that you saw right there, that's what exploded on me. Okay. I'm mainly checking all these graves because sometimes you can find really good stuff on them, but apparently this one decided not to give me that. Alright, I gotta find the War Master's shack. I don't remember exactly where it is. Probably down here somewhere. Probably? Probably. Is that it over there? Yes. Alright, here we go. We found the War Master's shack. My advice, do not come back here at night until you're a higher level. Because the guy who invades here is rough, man. He is rough. Hey, Melina. Let's talk to me again.
Me? I'm searching for my purpose, given to me by my mother inside the Erd Tree, long ago, for the reason that I yet live, burned and bodiless. There is something for which I must apologize. I've acted the Finger Maiden, yet can offer no guidance. I am no maiden. My purpose was long ago lost. Shall I let my share them with me?
I honestly don't think I know
Your
what to make of that yet. So,
Your ambitions.
just interesting.
The prince.
Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and talk to Bernal. What's up, Bernal?
Not seen you before. Name's Bernal. Tarnished, just like you. Let me ask you something. Are you here in the lands between to take up the fight? Does your faith in the guidance of grace hold firm, despite the collapse of the Golden Order?
Hell yeah, Bernal, it does.
Yes, you're a Tarnished through and through. Takes me back. But that's a quality needed now more than ever. Any interest in bearing the torch of my battle arts? All I know is this sword.
Bro, I'm holding a torch.
Picked up a fair few tricks in my time, too. Now's the time to pass them on. To a good and proper Tarnished like you.
I'm holding a torch. Of course I want to learn, Bernal. So, yeah, he'll teach you a bunch of Ashes of War. A bunch of pretty basic ones.
There's a myriad of battle arts in these lands that I've yet to discover. Mementos of all the warriors who raised their arms in battle, lost and died. A fine tale all told of true chivalric romance. That's how I fell in love with the sword and the arts of combat. It grants meaning even to falling in battle, to death itself. Not floating your boat. Well, there's no. There
Okay,
you are.
I think that's
Not
all
floating
Bernal's got
well.
for us, so let's move on. And I don't need to have my torch out. I don't need to have my shield out either, to be honest. Oh, something interesting, by the way. I'm just going to show this, actually, because I'm probably not going to use the shield much. If you don't have the shield equipped and you press L2, whoops, while you're one-handing. Okay, this weapon art is taking it up. Never mind. Anyways, normally with kick, if you don't have a weapon art that's going to decide to work anyways, even if you're... Yeah, I thought that weapon arts are typically if you're two-handing, but... Anyways, I guess I'll equip my shield again, because why not, since I can't kick. I actually like kicking a lot for shielded enemies in Dark Souls, so I was really sad when I thought that there was no kicking here, since you press forward and... You know, forward and all that, you don't kick in this game like you did in Souls. But... I thought I was gonna die. So did you, didn't you? So did you. So did you. Okay, let's start going up this way. There's also a couple dungeons over there, and probably should have looked at my map ahead of time so I knew exactly where a bunch of other dungeons were. I remember specifically where one is. Other ones I honestly do not remember, so... Whoops. Hey. I am going to head to the Coliseum, though, because there's something interesting going on over there. At the very least, that I can do. So let's do that. Oh no, it's becoming night. Ah! At least I assume so. This guy just wants to enter the Coliseum. Small red effigy, duelist furled fingers, and we're invaded by recusant Henricus. Fitting that it would be right here at the Coliseum, nay? Yeah, I just realized. Oh, I guess this is the second bloody finger that I duel with. So the bloody fingers in this game, by the way, basically the person that they're answering to is the Lord of Blood, which is why they're bloody fingers, you know. So, you know, the name makes sense there. Oh boy. I was trying to stop him from healing, which is why I just like bum rushed in like that. Because a lot of them heal. I'm surprised he didn't, actually. Cool. Hammer Talisman. So it is worth it to fight him for that if you're using hammers, which I'm not using a hammer, but all good. Let's take a look at it. A talisman depicting a hammer and a knight. Enhances stamina, reducing attacks against a blocking opponent. Hammers are highly effective against shield-bearing knights, so much so that they're known as knight killers. It's interesting, actually. I didn't realize that. All I wanted was to fight as a warrior to the last. So why? Why, O guidance of grace, will this door not open? I have not figured out a way to open the door, and I don't think it does. I think it's just there to be a cool aesthetic piece. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I just have not figured out anything. I think that's herba, yeah, which as I found out I need for the poison stuff. The poison stuff. Let's keep heading this way. There's actually another NPC to talk to along here. And, oh, actually the NPC's up there, so. You know what? At least I'll head over this way so I can see if there's anything I missed. I know that over to the left there actually is a knight who we're going to want to battle with just because he has an interesting drop. So I guess we'll do that. And next time I'll come more prepared by looking at my map ahead of time. So there is a dungeon right here, and there's also a dungeon right there. So I'm going to try to at least attempt those two dungeons. Those two I do remember offhand. And also Alexander's up around here. But yeah, the game's so big. The game is so big that things kind of blend together. I think that this is the guy up here that you see who has an interesting drop. So You want to go ahead and attack this guy. Some enemies up here are actually worth taking on just because they might have interesting drops occasionally, and yeah, this is going to be one of them. So he drops an Ash of War, Golden Vow, and a Partisan. So where is that Ash of War? Golden Vow. Skill passed down from antiquity among the knights of the capital. Raise armament aloft and pledge to honor the Erd Tree in battle. Yes, granting self and nearby allies increased attack power and defense. If I'm so good for the Erd Tree, why are they all attacking me? That's what I want to know. And what did I get? Partisan, that's what it was. In addition to its thrusting attack, this highly versatile weapon can be swung to sweep through foes. And then it talks about that it pierces for this impaling thrust, so nothing else there. But cool stuff to look at anyways. You know, I actually might be able to keep going down this way. That's good. Alright, that works. And cool. Let's keep going through this side and see if there's anything else over here. Because I don't remember. I just remember that spot to the bottom left there. But, I mean, hey, there might be. This guy looks like he's going to wake up. Because he is. How nice of him to start with less health than normal. I appreciate it. I don't know if this is really going to help in stunning him since I'm not hitting his weak spot. Maybe it did, actually. Maybe. Oh, man, I really want the... there's a talisman that you can get that makes it so anytime you do a visceral attack, it heals you. I really want to get that one. Yeah, so there was something over here that was worth going for. In Urba. The Lance Talisman. So let's take a look at the Lance Talisman. Again, me going the wrong way. Knights on horseback are deadly foes. They see all below from their lofty position, meeting little meaningful resistance as they charge ahead. And depicts a lance on horseback, or a knight. And it enhances attack while on horseback, just in general? Oh, interesting. Okay, actually, I'm going to go ahead and equip that, because I like attacking horseback. That sounds good. And the other thing just heals you so slowly that, while it's fun to have, and it's nice if you have an extra talisman slot, which you do eventually get more of, it's not, like, a pertinent thing, so that's cool. That's cool. You know, there's really no reason for me to have done this. I really shouldn't have. Just once I started killing them, I was like, I have to kill all of them. I have to do it. I already started. Yeah, alright. So, next dungeon, I guess I'm closer to this one. But there are two around here. Oh, yeah, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to drop down there very quickly. Alright, just in case this guy drops anything interesting. Oh, he doesn't. He died. Well, let's go ahead and see what's over here since I'm here, you know? Why not? Definitely a much more scattershot episode. Kind of a lot of NPCs this episode, you know? There's a whole lot of NPC dialogue happening. With Roderica and Bernal and Melina kept on wanting to say stuff. Surprising amount. There we go. Okay, so see that guy? He's going to point out that there's a dungeon somewhere around here, which is actually just right here. So the one that he's pointing out is the one that I'm right next to, so. I happen to be here. Unthinkable. Our hallowed resting place is violated? To refuse the Erd Tree's call to return, to live within the dead. Sickening. Sickening indeed. Stop eyeing me. I want to also screw over your resting grounds. I guess that means this is a catacomb, eh? Based on everything he's saying, death-touched catacombs. Let's see if I have enough to level up again. Don't know if I do, but hey, why not? It's worth a shot. No, I don't. That's okay. I doubt this catacomb will be too challenging. I don't remember, so I could be just saying that and really end up getting screwed over here. And just in case, I'm gonna start hitting some walls. Oh, alright, skeletons in this one. I thought we were gonna see some imps, but skeletons instead. That's cool. We know how to deal with skeletons at this point. Yeah, this is all still early game stuff, so a lot of these dungeons are going to be pretty simple, really. Later on, you know, this actually, there's one that has a really cool trap, and I do wonder if this is the one that has the really cool trap, actually. Yeah, I figured that was going to be an archery one over there, but, you know, I guess he doesn't want to hang yet. Had to take care of your buddy first. Whoa. A lot of guys want to party with me right now. Well, I didn't even realize we're hanging around. I appreciate them going a little more one-on-one to do it. Alright, I'm sure a torch doesn't matter for these guys. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. You know what's funny is I actually don't remember going through here ever. I'm sure I did. It seems like a weird thing to miss for me. Hey, there's also an area over here. Grave Glovewort. Skeletons coming alive. Oh my! Actually worked out pretty nicely. He's able to stun him while he's killing another one. Alright, so Grave Glovewort's here. I guess we'll see what's through this wall. I still have to explore that other area, but, you know, since I'm here. Oh, this looks like the way to go. Fuji Katana! Yeah, nice. Actually, this isn't the way to go. I think this is just, I think these skeletons attack you from above, and this is just a way to deal with them so they don't do that. Please don't fall. Please don't fall off. Thank you. Like your friend. We'll look at the Fuji Katana in just a moment. I'd like to try to finish dealing with these guys. Alright, so yeah, this was just basically a nice way to not have these guys snipe down on you from above, I suppose. Wonder if that guy came to life. He did. What a jerk. He wouldn't come to life while I was hanging out by him, and then he's like, actually, now I'm gonna do it. I see you, skeleton. I see how you think. I get it. You know what? I would have done the same thing, so I guess I can't get too angry. Whoa. Where'd you guys come from? Yeah, you can. I've gotten ganked by these guys pretty bad before, so I'm pretty lucky. Honestly, I didn't there. I guess they came from that room over to the right, but yeah, thought I was gonna get ganked for sure. Hey, snuff out your light. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, they definitely came from this room. Yeah, again, I know I could be using my lantern. I'm just so used to this at this point. All right, let's look at the Fuji Katana that I got, though, real quick. Fuji Katana, where'd you go? There we are. A katana with a long, single-edged curved blade, a unique weapon wielded by the samurai from the land of reeds. The blade, with its undulating design, boasts extraordinary sharpness, and its slash attacks can cause blood loss. So far, I haven't found the land of reeds in the game. Maybe it exists. But this is where pretty much every Eastern-style weapon comes from, is the land of the reeds, and all the samurai-based stuff. It is all land of the reeds, so now you know. If you didn't know, now you know. Land of the reeds. Where the samurais be at. A lot of the skeletons just came to life. You guys just want to make my return trip take longer, huh? You're like, don't fight the boss of this area. You're not ready. Alright, yeah, that's where I ran through, so we are back. And I actually have no idea what the boss is. I don't remember at all, so what could it possibly be? Find out literally right now as I cross the threshold. A Black Knife Assassin who's already been hurt. Okay, so the Black Knife Assassins are really interesting. These guys are essentially the... You can even recognize them from the intro to the game, but these guys are the ones who assassinated the Godwin, the Golden. So, yeah, they're all associated with that. So, always, like, really interesting lore stuff when you find them and find one of them. I didn't realize the first one was here. But I think they do tend to hang out in the catacombs, so I guess it makes sense. I think they do, at least. And I think also they tend to do a lot of blood damage. I'd let him hurt me, but too late to show that. I forgot if he was doing blood. Assassin's Crimson Dagger. Oh, this is what I was talking about. This is actually the talisman that I wanted to equip. So let's take a look at it. Critical hits restore HP. An assassin's dagger misshapen and stained in crimson. This charm is modeled after the darkly gleaming blaze used in the Night of Black Knives, that being the night where Godwyn died, those which gave the demigods their first taste of death. So again, they stole the death rune, and then I'm pretty sure is what allowed them to die. Now that I got a death root here, by the way, this is actually going to unlock a quest line, which is at the Round Table hold, and it doesn't unlock until you get your first death root. Essentially, the character who gives it to you appears, but he doesn't actually assign you this quest until after you have a death root. So, which I actually should have looked at, but give me a moment. I'm giving myself some endurance. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at it actually. A source that gives rise to those who live in death. The beast clergyman, found at Bestial Sanctum in the distant east, collects and devours these roots. On the night of the dire plot, the stolen rune of death enabled the first death of a demigod. So that was what I just said. I just said that. Later, the rune of death spread across the lands between, through the underground roots of the great tree, sprouting in the form of death root. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, wait, so the rune of death did? So is this just a piece of the rune of death then? That's what that makes it sound like. That's basically a piece of the rune of death, and it's, again, coming from the roots down at the bottom that we found there. You also find death roots from specific NPCs too, so this isn't going to be the only place we find them. But yeah, interesting. Oh, hey, I want that. I want that Site of Grace. Up to the right there, that's where Alexander... You know what, whatever, let's do Alexander right now. And then I'll try to do that final dungeon.
Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck. Hello? Hello? Anyone? Oh, my stars. I'm so happy to see you. I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. And as you can see, I'm stuck here. Please, can you help me out of this?
Sure.
My thanks. 1,000 thanks. Just give me a good smack from the rear with something nice and big. And I'll pop clean out, I'm sure. Don't dally. There's no need to fret. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say.
You know what? I will give him it. He is very sturdy.
Come on. Give me a good smack from behind with something nice and big.
Ho ho ho. You want me to smack you with something nice and big, eh? Alright. Shit. That wasn't big enough, huh? Alright, whatever. There we go. I've actually never had him not pop out before. I didn't even know that was possible.
Ah. Well played, good sir. Well played. Though that mighty wallop of yours almost spelled the end of me. Ah. Well, I'm out now, and that's what counts. I thank you. And as a token of my appreciation, I'd like you to have this.
Sick, thank you. Alexander's awesome.
Once again, the pleasure is mine. I am the warrior Jar known as Alexander. Iron Fist Alexander, in fact. I journey to the east, where I intend to further my education in the ways of war. And beyond these lands lie the scarlet, rot-blighted Kaled wilds. And upon their southern edge is Redmane Castle, in which a festival of combat is being held. I'd heard whispers of such festivities before. Doesn't the notion set your breast aflutter?
Alright, so Redmane Castle is what we just heard about, which is where Radahn is located. So that we just got that lore basically from that item description that I was reading from the Claymore. And that's going to be far to the east than Caelid here, as he's telling us. That's where Redmane Castle is.
I'm heading eastward to Redmane Castle on the southern edge of the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid Wild. I've heard that.
Okay, that's all he's got for us, so he's going to head there because he's a mad pot. I was going to say mad man, but he's a pot. For real, though. You'll see why. I mean, thank you. He's awesome. There you have another mad pumpkin head over there. He just keeps on bashing his head into the ground, basically. So I really mean it when I say he's mad and, like, hitting himself. So, yeah, he's going insane. Okay, so I want to go down here. I actually don't know the best path for it. I think, actually, the deathbed... No, wait, Artist Shack might actually be the way to do it, now that I think about it. This is where I was trying to go before and thinking of, and that's all right, though. I'm glad it led me to that other catacomb, but, yeah. Oh, look, an item I didn't pick up because I'm dumb. Smithing Stone 1. Oh, just what I needed. I'll take it, though. I'll take it, gladly. Thank you for the Smithing Stone 1. I can't complain. I mean, I could, but that'd be a crappy thing to do. So for whatever reason, it was actually like, this one was hard for me to find. Oh, okay. Hold on. There we go. I don't know if, like, actually, like, this is an easier way to get there. It's from the Murkwater one, but you know what? I'm coming from this way. And there above is the bridge that we were just at, but yeah, I think this is probably the quickest way down, unless there's some gravestones I'm unaware of. And I'll just shoot you right back up to where I was. And I guess I could see what's up here, although I doubt there's anything, to be honest, up above here. Because down below, I'm pretty positive is where the cave is, unless it's up here, I guess, and I'm misremembering. No, yeah, it's down. Okay. Here we go. So here you have, oh, turtleneck meat. Oh, amazing. Just what I was hoping for. And by that I mean not, because I love turtles. That sucks. But at least I don't have to kill one to get it. Alright, I know the dungeon is around here somewhere. It is somewhere over here. Like I said, it's like, it's weirdly hard for me to find it. There it is. There's the dungeon. We got it. The High Road Cave. Actually, I think I remember this one being pretty cool and going really far down, so this should be pretty sick. You know what? Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use my lantern. How about that? Granted, I really don't care about one-handing my sword. It's not a big deal to me, but you know what? Lantern time. Lantern time it is. Yeah, and I don't think there's any illusory walls in this specific cave. There actually are some caves, if I remember correctly, that do have illusory walls, but I don't think this is one. Yeah, I think this is actually the first cave I ever went to on my own save. Or, I mean, obviously this is my save, but like my first save that had a bunch of those like drop downs, like another one that you can see ahead of me. And by ahead of me, I mean right down there. You see another one there. I think this is the first cave I went to that had a bunch of them. So that's why I thought this cave was so cool. It's like, oh, nice. Yeah, I'm playing not at all cautiously. Wait, you know what? I brought this with me. Might as well use it. Might as well use it. Since I'm not using my torch, I can actually use my shield for a change for the wolves. I think that's all that's over there, by the way, was that golden rune. But you know what? Let me just hit the wall just in case. Just in case. Just in case. The nice thing is you can run indefinitely when you're not in battle. That's kind of a nice change, actually. Which makes sense for just how absolutely insanely massive this game is. I cannot believe how big this game is. It just boggles my mind. Yeah, it truly boggles my mind. I think actually today I found yet another area where I was like, what? Another one that made the game even bigger. This feels like 3 games in one for like Souls-style games and From Software. I cannot believe it, the scope of it. You know, let's go up first. Because I feel like down is the way to go, right? Okay, so. Got some cave moss. That's what I was hoping we would find. I've been needing more of it. I'm always running low of my cave moss. So many wolves. So many wolves. And they had their own encampment, too. Wow. Encampment wolves. Alright, the fact that this is going back up makes me feel like this is the wrong way. But now I think it's the right way because it's going so far. Okay. Ooh. Arterial leaf and... Oh, you know what? I think this is actually just a wraparound. Now that I remember, or I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I think this literally is just a wraparound, so... Just nice to get a drop in on this guy, I suppose. More cave moss. Give me all that sweet cave moss. This looks like one of the better, more powerful ones. Oh, never mind. No, he's not. Far away, he looked white, so... Thought that. Oh, wow, I forgot. This cave is giant. I totally forgot how huge this one was. I was thinking this one was big. I forgot that this is the, like, ultra big one. Yeah, this one's really, really big. And it's actually given me some issues in the past, too. I died a couple times in this room. I totally forgot about this cave. At least there's a Stake America here. That's how big this cave is. You know it's big when there's a Stake of America in your cave. Yeah, we got bats. We got everything in this cave. It is so massive. Oh. Okay. Take on that. You know how I actually died here? I think every time I died, now that I think about it, it was all platforming, because this is a little platformy area here. So first thing, before we drop down the waterfall, we're going to want to take on the bats. The Batman. Smithing stone 2. Oh, that's good. This is a sign of things to come. Those octopi, guys. Signs of things to come. Golden rune 4. Cool. I'll take it, I suppose. I want all the light. All the light. Yeah, you can notice that the torch actually gives you more light. If you drop straight down, that's actually the safest way. You could jump to that thing, which I tried once and make it, but it's just a little sketch. Whereas just dropping straight down is the least sketch option available to you. Alright, Shamshir we'll look at in a moment because we're about to get attacked by these bats who have now noticed me. So this one, and then I believe this guy's next. And anyone else? Anyone else want a piece of me before I look at my Shamshir? No? Okay. Let's find the Shamshir. Eventually it gets really hard to find weapons because there's just so many. Curved sword with a thin blade of ample length, light of weight despite its large size. Its slicing attacks come in rapid succession. A devastatingly powerful weapon in the hands of a skilled swordsman. And that's it. Yeah, nothing else to it. We'll eventually get that guy. This is one that I've missed this jump before, so that's cool. Oh my god, I thought I was going to miss that jump. So, one of the times I died, that was why. The next time I died, it was actually thanks to the turtle that's in here, so... yeah, looking forward to that. You can see him hanging out up there, trying to ambush me. Not going to be happy because been hurting his babies, so you know I understand why he doesn't like me. I actually think you stun him more if you attack like this because you hit his tentacles. Alright, that time it went pretty well. I'll take that. Well, I should have a fine session through the rest of it, because as far as I remember, those are the things that gave me trouble. So, My first time playing through this dungeon. Hey, look at one of these guys. What are their names again? I just want to see before I... It's going to drive me crazy. The Kaiden. I remembered it sounded Japanese, but couldn't remember the exact word. Just checking everything before I go through that cave. I need my cave moss. Another dead Kaiden. And this will take us to what we saw before, right here. So, yeah, just kind of hinting away that there's more to the cave. And now we're going behind this waterfall, so really cool. I don't know why, I will always love secrets behind waterfalls. It just always makes me happy. And yeah, hopefully I don't die, because it's going to be a long run back if I do. And I don't remember at all what the boss is. Oh, it's one of these guys. Okay, Golem. Oh, okay, I was calling them clockwork things. Golem's the official name for them. Now I know. Well, I basically already fought one as a boss last time, and probably a harder one to be real. Let's be real. The last one I fought, I'm sure it's more difficult than this one. So, this guy should be just fine. No, let me jump over you, please. Thank you. Guardian Golem. Oh, wow. That does him in real fast. Blue Dancer Charm. Blue Dancer Charm is going to be really good for you if you are a deck style build. So let me look at this talisman. A cloth doll depicting a dancer garbed in blue. An ancient heirloom of some sort. Honestly, it looks a lot like the warrior class in this game. Just the basic warrior class to me. Raises attack power with lower equipment load. The dancer in blue represents a fairy, when legend bestowed a flowing sword upon the blind swordsman. Blade in hand, the swordsman sealed away an ancient god, a god that was rot itself. Oh, okay. I think I might know who that's referring to now. Interestingly, I didn't know that a blind swordsman supposedly was the one who did it. Who did it? At least I think I might know who it is. I'm Siegmeyer now. Alright, let me just real quick see if there's anything over here before I warp away on this ledge, and yeah, and then I guess that'll call it for this episode. So I think that's most of Stormhill pretty much well explored at this point, to be honest, unless there's anything that I'm missing that I'm not aware of. Because, you know, we found the item I was talking about over here, defeat the PvP guy there, finish the jail over here, and then, finish these two dungeons. So I think that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and warp back to the Stormhill Shack. If there's anything I'm missing, let me know that you guys can think of, but I'm pretty sure that's it. And I'll double check my own map. You can, by the way, there's a path up this way with a finger reader who I could go talk to, and they're just going to go ahead and travel up this way. And that actually is a path right here to take you around to Liurnia, where you can entirely skip Stormveil Castle, if you would prefer to do that. Luckily, Roderica's still there. I haven't messed up her storyline, as far as I'm aware. Granted, I think she ends up in the same spot no matter what. And that's going to be everything. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time. Later, guys. Peace.